Welcome to the Murfreesboro.com podcast, where we talk about all things Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Join host John I. Carey, his co-host Jonathan Harmon, and producer Trent Denson as they talk about all the great things happening in our city. From construction updates to local business spotlights to all the amazing events happening in our community. Listen in for all you need to know from Murfreesboro.com. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Murfreesboro.com podcast. This is episode 52, by the way, just for records. Jeff dodged a bullet on this one.
What? Wait, hang on a second.
Episode 52.
I missed 51. And
51 was pause. 53. Okay, then we can jump around. I'll just redo it.
we can do it right after this?
Sure, why not? No, I don't know if we
Jeff's
have
like, wait a minute, hang on a second.
Wait, hold on. No, I wasn't ready today. No, episode 52 was 52, one a year, and it was supposed to, we were going to have Jeff as our guest.
He's been dodging it for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he agreed.
He agreed
He agreed a couple months ago.
That's awesome.
I think he thought I'd forget. He's like, yep, no answer on that one.
I know. He's like, nope. So it's all right. We'll get him one next one. But yeah, no, thank you, Troy, for coming on the show today. We really appreciate it. And Troy, I like to just call you serial entrepreneur from our discussions. It sounds like you've done multiple things.
Oh, I've gotten around.
But your newest thing here locally, at least in Middle Tennessee, you got Oxi Fresh, the carpet cleaning company.
Yes.
But you were retired first, right?
I've tried that twice.
You tried it? Didn't work, huh?
I'm not very good at retirement.
No, I got you.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I had a nice long corporate career, retired, did some consulting, got tired of that, retired. And
he retired of that. It's a
Yeah.
different. Now you're retired
New
of
definition.
being retired.
Hey, there you go. See, hey,
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
coin that term. I got you.
Sorry.
No, go for it. So, like we said, OxiFresh, you got, and how many locations you got now?
Well, we cover all of Middle Tennessee. So we office here in Murfreesboro.
Okay.
But we also cover everything all the way up to Gallatin, over to Columbia. Pretty much anything in Middle Tennessee.
Okay. I'm just curious, why carpet cleaning?
Yeah, I'm so intrigued right now.
Yeah. Interesting story.
Okay.
So I had always wanted to open a local business because I'm really about local. I love anything that's local. So I wanted to open a local business. I wanted a national franchise that was well recognized and something that people, had proven out the technology, and we knew it was going to be good. So when I started looking, I did a lot of these field trips that you do, discovery days. Visited a lot of different franchisees.
Don't name names, but give me some genres. What did you look at?
Concrete, like decorative concrete.
Cool.
Window furnishings.
Window furnishings, like
Blinds.
Yeah.
I looked at a lot of different ones, but that was just a couple.
Yeah.
And I zeroed in on Oxi Fresh because they've been around for a long time, had a good reputation, good name. And if you think about it, you think about all these different businesses that are out there, failure rate on small business is pretty high.
Yeah.
For sure.
But finding something that could withstand like an economic downturn, kind of what we're starting to see right now, was important. So the nice thing about carpet cleaning is everybody has a house. Most people have carpet, at least in some of the rooms, or area rugs, which we also do.
Yeah.
But when the economy gets a little tight, instead of replacing your carpet, you get it cleaned.
Let's see if we can get another year out of it.
Yeah,
So,
I got you.
there's an important upside to the downside, and that's
Sure.
what I was after.
When you mentioned like economic downturn type thing, did COVID affect you guys at all, or?
I closed down for about 7 weeks.
Okay.
Voluntarily. We were considered a
Essential
business. Thank you. But I was unsure about everything, and I wanted to make sure my guys and my customers were safe. So we closed down for about 7 weeks.
Okay.
Opened back up, and business went through the roof. We actually we had a better year than we had the year before.
Wow! Congratulations.
Yeah,
Okay.
No, it was really good because we have products that kill COVID.
I got you. Yeah.
To your point, we saw, there was a massive boom in home renovation and home remodeling and anything fixing up your house kind of stuff. So, that just makes sense.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we've really worked hard in getting our personal reputations out there as a company.
You have really good reviews online. I've seen them. So, yeah.
We work hard on those.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
We do occasionally get one that's not good, but it's usually something that is a little hard to address.
I got you.
So
Understood.
we can't fix everything.
Yeah.
Sure.
But we do the best.
It's all right. For every, hey, sound effects. But I love it. See, you can't fix it.
You can't fix everything. Just roll with it.
Exactly. Yeah, but I mean, for every 20 good ones, you're going to have a bad one. It's just kind of nature of the beast.
It's probably
sometimes.
more like every 50.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Even better.
See,
there are
Maybe it's just you that's every 20.
Shut up, man. Yeah, God.
Public service announcement: parents, don't let your kids play with slime. That is like
Oh gosh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
keep it
God.
over the linoleum or whatever,
stay
right?
off the carpet.
Is it?
It's hard to get out.
Yeah?
That's the worst.
What? Oh, so that's the worst. I was about to
It's
say,
one of
what
the
is the worst?
Yeah, because once it dries, it's hard. And
Well, it's
just
one
takes
of the
forever
worst.
to get it out.
What's another worst?
Acrylics, anything acrylic.
Oh, yeah?
Makeup.
Nail polish.
Makeup's hard.
I didn't even think about
Is
that.
nail polish even possible?
Depends on what it is, what the base is. Everything's different too. I mean, like red dyes. Red is really bad. Some red dyes come right out. Some don't. You read those like red dye number, whatever.
Yeah.
That's some of those will come right out, and some of them don't.
Some turn it
gotcha.
pink.
Gatorade.
What?
Not
Oh,
good.
yeah?
Red Gatorade.
Not good. Okay, gotcha. Well, you said red. What about like? Well, I was going to say blood stains. That sounds kind of morbid.
They come out, but
they
we
do.
have to. Yeah, you have to be very careful. There's a biohazard that's
Yeah, I
involved
understand.
with that. So yeah, but
And probably reporting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You ever
to
run into
local
anything like
authorities.
that?
I'm not going to say it. But yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Oh man. Okay.
Not going to reveal, but yes,
Yeah.
we have actually had to walk away from jobs
No
because.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I've got a couple of really good guys. You know,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They're good guys. Yeah.
and I've got a couple of really good guys. One of them called me one day and he says, "You're not going to believe this." And he started telling me the story, and I said, "Get out of there now. Don't stick around.
Don't stick
Don't look in the rearview
Yeah.
mirror.
Time to leave. Oh gosh. Well,
Wow.
you said some of the worst. I'm curious. What's some of the grossest ones that you've run into?
Well,
I have a feeling. I mean, might be
get
obvious,
into
it might
this.
not.
You did,
I don't
you did
know.
the same thing with.
I know. Well, I'm
with
interested
mid-10
now.
bins.
Yeah. Well, not because I'm interested now. I'm like, what was the
college
grossest?
kids go to school for 9 months, and for 9 months, the carpet does not get vacuumed.
Oh, really?
Anytime there's college move out,
Yeah.
it's not going to be a good
Well,
sign.
I remember you showed me some pictures, and it was like, oh, that's a nice looking house, and it's a nice car, and it was cleaned out, and like it looked like it had like gray carpet or something. You're like, no, that's the before picture, and I saw the after picture. I'm like, oh, that's white carpet. Oh, like that's bad.
So,
The best part is you meet all kinds of great people.
Oh, I'm sure.
I've actually made friends. I've got friends that I've met through this business, so it's been fun.
that is fun, and especially when you provide the service and then they have that wow moment, like, oh, I can't believe you did that. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I was going to spend thousands of dollars to replace it, and didn't spend thousands of dollars to clean it.
We get that pretty often.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is that usually the case? Like, or is there somewhere you're like, just replace it?
But yeah, I do that occasionally.
Okay.
I have a couple of property managers I work with that call me and say, "Hey, take a look at this and see if you can save it." And I walk in the door and I'm honest with them. I mean, if we can't fix it or
I got
they're
you.
not going to be happy, the worst thing I want to do is provide somebody a service that we charge for, and at the end they go, "Oh, that's not what I expected." You know? So we make it a point to be really straightforward up front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome though. I mean, you're honest and just be, like you said, upfront with them.
Yeah, and
It gets you business in the future.
Oh yeah, yeah. And one of the things when I bought a business that drives me crazy. Sorry, business owners in Murfreesboro, but service business. Yeah. But nothing's worse than somebody says, "I'm going to give you a 4-hour window, 8 to 12," and then they call you at 12:30 and say, "We're going to be there at 2."
Comcast.
Oh, man, so my pest control company that I use them, and I'm friends with them now at this point. But almost like pretty much the beginning of our relationship was based on what you just said. Yeah. We're going to be there at 10. We're not going to be there between 8 and noon. We're going to be there at 10, and then they would be there at 10.
That's great.
Yeah. We focus on that, and we do
Oh,
a
it's
really
so
good
good.
job of it. So we send them a text the day before to remind them. We give them a phone call when we're headed that way. We're there within, generally speaking, 5 minutes of our scheduled time.
That's
Nice.
beautiful.
And but if anything changes, we call and say we can come early if you'd like for us to, if we're running ahead of schedule. But we don't force it on them.
Do most of your appointments, like whether it's a minor one or a big one, or you get in there, you're like, oh, this is more than I thought. Is it usually just give us an hour, we got you, or does it sometimes take longer, given on the job?
It depends on the job.
Yeah.
But we always take good care of them. And one of the things, I build a cushion in. I mean, we don't try to jam as many jobs in as we
Yeah, I
can.
gotcha.
We want to try to take care of the customer. And it gives my people enough time to visit with them as well. And they like that. They like the local friendly service. And
yeah,
I've got guys that are good at that. But yeah, we'll have one that runs really long. Maybe it's a really bad job. And we call, if it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, we call and just say, hey, we're running about 20 minutes late. We apologize for that. But we'll make sure you get the same level of service and time that we gave the last customer.
But at least you call, right? Like you're cognizant of their time, and that's that's imperative. That's awesome.
And most of the time, what they worry about is, well, you're going to rush through because you're running behind, right? And you're trying to make up the time. We don't do that. We take good care of everybody, and we build in a cushion so we have that time just in case we need it. So.
Now, do you guys move furniture and all that kind of stuff, or is that? I mean, I'm sure that's an extra charge.
Yeah. Well, no, we don't charge extra for it.
Oh,
small things we move, large things because it's a one-man crew. So we can't move dressers and things like that.
Sure.
And quite frankly, think about it.
It's clean under it.
Yeah, it's not going to be dirty underneath it. So, but yeah, we just clean around those kind of things, generally speaking. But yeah, we'll move stuff and little things, easy to move. And we just ask people, have as much of the little stuff picked up as you can to make it a little easier, to make it a little quicker.
Sure.
And yeah, it ensures a good job.
Is it mostly like pets and stuff that you run into? Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of my old house is dog hair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I've got 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you know.
Okay. Yeah. My house, and of course, it's like anything else. You know, if it's something you do for a living, my wife's like, "When are the guys going to come over and clean the carpet?" And I was like,
"Yeah, we'll get to it."
Like we're busy servicing the clients. We got.
It's the worst, isn't it? I know.
That's funny. Nice. Well, if you don't mind me asking, I'm curious. I'm gonna sidestep a little because we know you're a big man of the community. You like to give back and do different things. And you had mentioned a fundraiser you were just part of.
Yeah.
Sounded like a really good cause in what you all were doing.
We're involved with a couple different fundraising nonprofits. One of them, we were at Tucker's house over in Franklin this weekend.
Yeah.
They do accessibility for those that are challenged. They help in building homes like ramps and low entry bathtubs and things like that. Yeah. So it was a great cause, good people.
Nice.
My wife sits on the board. She's president of the board for Saddle Up. It's a therapeutic writing for
that's right.
for kids
wow.
Yeah.
over in
That's a
Franklin.
great program. My
She's been a
gosh.
part of that for several years now, and she loves. She grew up with horses, and so this is a big thing. you
Yeah.
know. But they do great work.
Yeah.
We
Oh, for
really
sure.
enjoy being part of that.
Nice. What other fundraisers you been part of? I know you do a lot. So
Oh gosh.
I'm not trying to float your ego now. I'm
Well,
just saying, like,
You know, I hang out with this guy every once in a while.
Oh, right, yeah.
Trent does good work.
He
So-
shows up everywhere. He's that guy that's like, you look up and, oh, hey, there's Trent. Oh, hey, there's Trent.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's Trent.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
He's everywhere.
So yeah, when you're somebody you meet and you get to know them on Facebook or something, and they say, "Oh, you know Trent Denson." Who is this guy? Everybody knows Trent Denson.
Who doesn't know Trent Denson?
Trent just is like,
I'm just Trent.
Thanks,
But,
guys.
thanks.
And I'll also say he's a heck of a good golfer.
Yes, I do know that. I've seen him swing. So it's we at the Tennessee Golf Station place, and that was fun.
Oh yeah.
He was featured in one of our videos, showing off. It was very good. So cool. I'm sorry, interrupted.
Yeah, but no, this and the other thing I would say is having lived. This is my 27th move.
Oh wow.
We moved to the area in 2015.
Okay.
And having lived all over the country, finding a place that we wanted to settle down, we love it here. We love Murfreesboro. We are not leaving.
Yeah.
20-something times of packing up, and this time I'm staying.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a lot of moving.
Corporate career. You,
Yeah.
You advance and you move, and that's what you do.
Yep. We had that when I was little. My dad's job moved us around a lot, and we ended up here. And I remember the first thought, I went, country music capital of the world, Nashville. Okay.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, but in about 2 weeks, I was hooked. I was like, I'm never leaving. I've been here ever since.
I grew up in Texas. I'm
Okay.
originally from Texas, and
Me too.
this reminds me a ton of Texas.
Yeah?
Middle Tennessee is so much like the people,
Yeah.
just the attitudes. Everything is very similar to Texas. Where'd you grow up in Texas?
Well, I grew up here, but we moved here when I was 5. But I spent summers down in as far south as you can go.
Oh,
So Brownsville, further south, so Port Isabel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Know it well.
So
by
you
water, you were this far from Mexico. Not on a map, like literally this far.
step left, water.
That's it.
Yeah. So were you in Texas before here, or where were you? What brought you here?
I was in Ohio.
Okay, gotcha.
I moved down here to be president of the Singer Sewing Machine Company, SVP Worldwide up in
Wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what brought us down here.
I know. I gotcha.
In 2015. And
Singer Viking Pfaff.
yeah, very
I
good.
knew what SVP was.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yep.
How did you know that?
He beat me to it. I knew that too.
One of my past clients worked at the SVP in
Laverne?
Laverne. hmm
Who was it?
Paul Lewis. Good dude.
I know that name.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
Yeah.
So Shout out to Paul. Love you, buddy.
There you go.
That's impressive. I can't say I knew that. Sorry, I didn't. Nice, but yeah, I know we're going to start doing some community stuff too. I know we're going to have some fun with that, just to give people a little teaser. But
yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to
looking
be
forward to it.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. For those listening, watching, we're probably going to do something live, really cool, and you'll all like that. So pay attention for that one. Some cool
I don't even know what we're talking about.
I know.
I'm so excited.
We were just talking about it and having fun with it. So but that's cool. So we'll do that. But
I'm gonna ask you a question, a couple of questions about the carpet thing. Some practical questions.
Okay.
So one, how long does it take to dry?
About an hour and a half. Depends on the humidity.
Oh, that's not bad.
Also depends on how bad it is. I mean, if it's really dirty, we have to use extra enzymes or something like that. It's a little wetter. Takes a little bit longer, but generally speaking, about an hour and a half.
So when you start dealing with heavy pet stuff, sometimes it gets into the subfloor itself.
Right.
Is there anything you can do or is that sorry, you're gonna have to take this out?
Yeah, it's the deeper it goes, the harder it gets, right? You know, so subfloors, you're pretty much, there's a limitation to how good you can treat it. We can treat it with odor destroyer that soaks through the pad and it can actually get into the subfloor, but if it can come back. It depends on how deep it was, how much it was. But for the most part, if it's just the carpet, we can take good care of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So have you ever run into an instance where you just look at something and go, "What the hell is that?" Like, what is it? Like, I can imagine you've seen quite a bit and you're able to, determine whatever that is. But you've had some instances where you're like, I have no clue. What the hell is that?
One of the funniest ones that I personally experienced when I first bought the franchise, lady called and she said, "I have cat smell. I have cats.
Okay.
I have a cat smell that's like I can't get rid of." I got over there and I was like, "It's cat urine, It's really bad too." And she goes, "I don't understand because the cat litter box is right here, and there's the cat's crate, and all this stuff." The cat was actually going around behind it and using it. And so she wasn't aware of that.
Oh no!
And, it was horrid.
Oh,
it was really bad.
Is that a just replace it moment, or was that?
We went back twice.
Okay.
We treated it.
Yeah.
Went back a second time, treated it again, and solved the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
it was hard. It was really hard.
I'm sure that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty extreme. Sorry.
Yeah.
But you had mentioned you do furniture and stuff like that too. Like
we do.
I was going to ask. That was my next question.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we do
like
upholstery.
area rugs and furniture and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. We do. The hardest ones are wool area rugs, especially if you've got pets, because it soaks in, and the natural fibers tend to hold it longer than like synthetic fibers, polyester or nylon. But those, if you've got a wool rug and it's heavily stained, it needs to go to a rug spa.
A rug spa.
Yeah, you have to soak those.
Okay.
To get them clean. But
Well, I have only cheap rugs in my house. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Cheap rugs.
it's the only way to go,
Just
especially if you have pets. Right?
Yeah. Right. Now, do you only focus on residential? You do commercial
No,
too?
we do commercial too.
Okay.
And we've actually got a lot of regular commercial customers.
Oh,
We do
cool.
everything from churches to
Nice.
the dentist offices, the country club. We've got a lot of different customers,
Yeah.
hotels.
Okay.
Yeah, but we probably do about 80% of our business is done in residential.
Now, is it? I know carpet cleaning is in the title, but you do hardwood floors and tiles and things like that too, or?
We will do tile.
Okay.
We're not, open book here. We're not the cheapest at cleaning tile.
Well, I'm sure it's
but
different process and
Yeah,
different
it's
things.
a different process. But it does. We do tile. We don't do hardwood floors.
Okay.
Yeah, we do carpets and rugs.
What do
and
you do to
upholstery.
tile? Like I'm trying to picture. Is it like a steam clean type situation, or
You actually use it's almost like an acid that you put on it to
wow.
break everything up. You clean it off and then you polish it and use a machine. You can use. It's got brushes on it.
does it pull dirt out of the grout and brightens that up and all that?
Cleans it all up that way.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
that was a
Right.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I remember the days of
You do it
sitting
in
with a
walls
toothbrush.
too, like showers and.
We just do floors.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess you can't hold the machine up.
Yeah, well, we could, but I'm not built like him.
Oh,
So
shoot.
I'd be like 30 seconds to be done. John would be there all day, one hand.
Yeah. Right.
It's the easiest
Thanks
job
for
I've
that.
ever had.
Yeah, thank you. I got you. Now, I'm just curiosity, like you said, with the furniture stuff and things like that. Does that, like, for instance, in like extreme cases or something like bed bugs, like, do you ever run into that? Is that something you can clean? Is that part of it? I'm not sure how it works with the furniture.
So we're not an exterminator.
Oh, yes, I got you.
We can remove stuff. We don't
Okay.
kill stuff. But surprisingly, bed bugs aren't near as prevalent as they used to be.
I was just curious on that one.
We don't run into it very often.
Oh,
I think you have to heat treat them too, don't you?
do.
Yeah, like you have to bake the mattress basically.
Well, there's
Really?
there's a product that'll kill them without doing that. But it just depends on what direction you want to go.
okay.
It's funny. A lot of people don't want anything that's like poisonous. Don't want to kill things until you get like a mouse in your house, and they're like, "Kill it! Get it out!
I don't care what it takes." Yeah, it's funny.
That's awesome. I just wasn't sure. I was curious when you said furniture. So
Yeah. We do quite a bit of upholstery. So
Okay.
And it does a really good job.
Yeah.
So business question for you. I'm also an entrepreneur here local, and when you are figuring out what you want to do, you're unretiring, and you're looking at things and you're saying, I can look at this, I can do this, I can do this. Obviously, you do some market research. You look at what the other competitors are. How saturated is the market with competitors. Carpet cleaning would not be the first thing I would think about, because you hear commercials, you see ads, you see, in the mailer and everything else, coupons and everything else. And it seems like it's a business that competes big time on pricing. It's always dangerous to get into that pricing war you become kind of commoditized.
Sure.
So as you were evaluating this, obviously you're doing well with it. So whatever you did, it's working, right? How did you get through all of that? How did you look at that and go, yeah, this actually makes sense. I'm not going to be a low cost leader. Like, how do you do that? How do you break into the market?
First off, it starts with having a good name. Having something that's a trusted product. And we've got good products, proprietary cleaning solutions that we use that come from our franchise in Colorado. It's a national company. And so we all use the same products and we all get the same results. And as a result of that, I knew that I was getting into something that I could trust. And that was number one. If I can trust it, I want my customers to be able to trust it. So that was number one. Get something you can trust. Secondly, there's a ton of carpet cleaners. There's little independent guys that are out there busting their hump every day, and then there's the big national one that everybody knows the name of, Surprisingly, the market share for the biggest guy is not that big.
Really?
Okay.
Is it really fractured with all the independents?
Extremely fractured. So in that realm, my logic told me I can do okay. I know how to run a business, and I know the most important thing is making sure you take care of your customer. The old saying, what is it? Fast dime, slow nickel, or I guess it's fast nickel, slow dime. I guess that's the old saying. It's all about take your time, make sure you do it right, make sure you get repeat customers, and get a good reputation. We do not let anybody be unhappy with us. We want to make sure they're happy. And so that's what I focused on. And as a result of that, the on-time service, having good background check, reliable employees.
Taking good care of the employees.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, for sure.
They're my number one asset.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've got Nate is my manager. He's been with me now since he joined me in 2018.
Nice.
And I got promoted to manager last year. He's done a great job running the business on a day-to-day basis. And, we focus on the people. And, we just landed a great business up in Mount Juliet, the Del Webb community.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We just signed a partnership agreement as the preferred vendor for carpet cleaning in
That's
Del Webb.
awesome.
Nice. That's a big community.
1,100 houses.
Is that how many it is?
Yeah.
Wow. I know it's big back there.
And it's cool too, man. That's a neat community.
Yeah,
So.
it is really cool. And some great people. We've done some work up in there and met some really nice people.
There's a Del Webb coming here.
That's
know.
right.
You're like, I'm already on it.
He's like, as a matter of fact, I do.
You're never going to guess where I heard that.
Where? Hey, all right. I'll take it. That's awesome. Yeah, it's supposed to be, 900,000 homes?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Real big.
Did you say 900,000?
Yes, 900,000 homes, yes. Oh, my God. No more Rutherford County.
It would be inundated for sure.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
All on 200 acres. Right?
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Way up.
Homes. Hey, tiny home. I don't know. It still couldn't fit that many homes.
No, that had to be stacked. You got to go up.
I got to go up.
You got to go up.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So what's next? You have one physical location, but you kind of decentralized because it's truck based, I guess, right?
Yeah. Right.
So are you guys adding more trucks? Are you looking at another central location? Like, what's the?
A little bit of both, and it all depends on the economy
Sure.
and kind of where things are going. But yeah, a little bit of both. At this point in time, we're looking at adding another technician, another truck. So we'll go ahead and expand some more, which will put us pretty full in our local location. So we need to, at some point in time, move, north.
Yeah.
So that would be one area that we'll look at, and then who knows? We'll just see.
How many trucks are you running out of your spot?
We've got 2 full-time, and we have the opportunity to run 3. So we've got equipment for 3, but we've got 2 that run full-time, 6 days a week.
Burning up the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good deal. Well, thanks for sharing that. It's always interesting to hear what all the different business owners offer, and then you know, like research and everything. That a lot of them say a lot of the same things. But
what's been the biggest surprise?
That's a tough one.
That biggest, like, whoa, what?
Yeah, I like that.
That's what I tell you. The biggest surprise was in advertising. I think I have tried advertising, everything, pretty much everything I've invested in, and just being able to get out and get your name out yourself.
There's no substitute.
There's no substitute for referrals. There's no substitute for that reputation. Good Google reviews. Very important.
Yeah.
Bad ones will sink you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even more so than good ones will lift you. Bad ones will sink you.
Yeah. And this is what I tell my guys, and I would tell any business owner as well. There's all those good stories, good things that happen. And your guys always want to come in and tell you about all the great things they did or good things that happened. And they run in and say, hey, guess what I did today? But then when the bad thing happens, they kind of take their time coming into the office, head down, you know. Do it the other way around. Yeah. Because if it's bad, you want to run in, address it fast.
Meet it head on.
If you get a negative review, address it right up front. Don't hesitate. The good stuff's still going to be there. It's going to wait. It's not going anywhere. It's still good. But the bad stuff, you got to address it quickly and take care of it. And that's the biggest advice I could give somebody.
Well, there's a question off that. Like, how do you address something negative, or if anything comes across your plate?
Well, like a consumer.
Okay.
I want to treat them the way I would want to be treated as a consumer. And, you know, if we did something wrong, then we did something wrong. Okay. You know, it's like, own up to your mistakes if you make them.
Yeah.
If you don't make a mistake, try to make it right if you can. Help them understand, you know, what the challenge is. And most people, you just common sense, just have a good conversation with them.
Oh, yeah.
They just want to be heard.
Yeah.
That's the key to it.
I'm so glad you said that, because I can't tell you how many times I've seen people online. They'll have 1,000 good reviews, and then they get one bad one, and they get so butthurt, and they start like bashing people. And it's like, no, how about you just call that person and say, hey, I'm sorry we screwed up. I'd love to make it right. What can I do for you? That'll go so far. You know? But
well, and you're absolutely judged more on how you handle publicly, how you handle that bad review than you ever will be on the 20 good reviews. That are about, in your case 20, in his case 50 good reviews.
Right.
Yeah,
I gotcha. Well, on the carpet cleaning side, and kind of switching gears a little, do you have any specials going on you want to let people know about, or anything going on?
Absolutely. Right. We've got a special for those listening today.
Oh, sweet.
What?
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
Does it count if we're sitting at the table with you?
Right.
We'll do 3 rooms of carpet for $118.
$118. Got it.
That's good.
Okay, good deal.
How do you define a room?
Thank you.
By square footage.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're major hotel, your ballroom does not count as a room.
Right. You said 3 rooms.
Yeah. So. This is one room.
A room is under 250 square feet.
Okay.
Something under 250.
Yeah.
And you know, the stairs, halls, those kind of things are additional prices.
Stairs are tough, aren't they?
They're the hardest part. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't. There's not as much carpet there, but it's a very manual process. Takes a while. Guys hate them.
Oh, I'm certain that they do.
Well, you probably go from big machine to little machine.
It's extremely challenging.
I gotcha.
Now, do you guys sell products as well? So some stuff like after you clean it, here's some stuff that'll help you not call us again, kind of thing.
We don't sell it. We give it to them.
Oh, dang.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time, please.
Yes. What was that?
We provide a spotter sample to all of our customers. It's a small bottle, but it kind of carries them over until we need to come back again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
And it works great. I go through gallons of it at home with 3 dogs.
I'm sure. No, that's awesome. Okay, I didn't know you did that. That's cool. Okay, nice. Just see another
service, buddy.
Exactly. I was gonna say another step up there on the service department.
Call us back.
Yeah, right. So what's the average? Like, do you have services that you offer, like a membership on or anything like that, where every 3 months we'll come out and do your carpet or anything like that? Or do people usually, do you recommend that people do it once every so many months, or how's that work?
Yeah, it depends on your obviously living situation.
Oh, well, yeah,
right?
I got you.
But most carpet manufacturers, new carpet, require professional cleaning once a year for the warranty to be valid.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
If you have new carpet, you have to have it professionally clean. You have to have that receipt. So if you want to use your warranty at some point in time, you need to be able to produce those receipts. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So we recommend once a year. It's good for the carpet to keep it clean like that, especially if you have pets or kids, you might need it more often than that.
Yeah,
depending on
high
the
traffic
nature.
areas and stuff. Yeah.
So we have customers. We have one customer that calls every 3 months, and we're over there. And
can you over clean it? Like, can you wear the carpet out by cleaning it too much?
well, it's just like anything else. The more you're on it, the more it's gonna wear it. But carpet is amazingly tough. I mean, it holds up really well to cleaning, vacuuming, and cleaning. So I would not recommend, unless it's an extreme situation, doing it more than once every 6 months.
Okay.
Do you guys do like the combing or whatever? Like if you've got a piece of furniture that's been sitting on there and it's mashed it down, like can you pull it back?
Yeah.
Is that even a thing? I don't know.
The machine itself will address the carpet, but what happens with really heavy stuff is it dents the pad.
Oh, so you can't really get around that.
Yeah,
Right.
once that pad's dented, it takes a little while, and sometimes it doesn't even bounce back.
Got it.
Yeah, if it's really heavy and sitting in one spot,
Yeah.
use those little pads under your furniture, kind of help
Distribute the weight a little bit.
No, I'm curious on one thing. Have you is there like a real difference in what do they call it, builder grade or whatever, moving to a new house versus like Berber carpeting or something? Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you get what you pay for?
In most cases, not always.
Okay.
Some expensive carpet doesn't hold up well.
Okay.
But yeah, as much as the carpet's important, the pad's also very important. So a heavy pad disperses the wear and everything a little bit.
I learned that trick. You can spend more on the pad and less on the carpet and have a great product.
It's so true.
And it's way cheaper to spend more on the pad, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Totally true. And Berber carpet, it's tough.
Yeah.
It'll last for a long time and look great, but as soon as it turns south on you, it's gone.
Really?
It hides wear, but when it starts to show, it's history.
Oh, really? It's history?
It's toast.
I got you. I remember my parents had their house redone in Berber carpeting, and for one, it was very comfortable to walk on, but it just seemed to last forever.
Oh, yeah.
So
it hides wear really well.
Okay, cool, nice. Okay, well, how can people find you? Where's your location? Website, social media, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Locally, our number is 615-648-8111, and our website is OxiFresh, OxiFresh.com.
Okay.
You can book either way. You can either call the call center, you can book appointments online, and we'd be happy to take good care of you just like we do everybody else.
Nice,
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Can I give a quick shout out?
Go for it.
So I'm drinking Brass Horn coffee right now. If you've never been to Brass Horn, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, get over there. But third, Jeremy Florida is the owner of Brass Horn, and we had the library party at my house 2 weekends ago. And Jeremy is an extremely hard worker, so he busted his hump. And so I actually won a silent auction.
Oh, nice.
I'm fixing to put that guy out of business. So I get a free cup of coffee a day from the silent auction.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
For how long?
A year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dang, that's nice.
Yeah. So
Where's this location?
over on Lytle Street.
Yep, right off the square.
Yeah. I'll go refill this.
It's a nice coffee shop. They got good stuff.
That's a great coffee shop. And he roasts his own. The roastery is actually attached to the coffee shop. And, man, I'm a black coffee drinker, but usually it's like Folgers. Right, so it's like, okay, it's pretty good. In there, he'll have 7 or 8 different varieties, and you can actually tell the difference in the variety.
Oh, wow.
Like it's pretty incredible. So
I think it's the Cuban. I think is what they make. Oh my God, that one's good.
it's so good.
I know it's cracking a cup is what it is.
I'm headed there as soon as we leave.
That's it.
I'm pretty sure it's the Cuban, right? It's cinnamon and something.
Well, the Cuban's good, but the Edwin is a step
if I've had that
above.
one.
It's got molasses in it.
Oh, I do remember because you and I had a meeting there. Yeah, I tried. That was good. Yes.
I'm going to tell him you sent me.
Sounds good.
I have to go there after too. You
I
go
was
to-
like, please tell him not to come in for his free cup.
please
Yeah.
tell him to stop coming in, please.
And the other thing that I wanted to say, I'm going to shift to real estate, so it's kind of connected to you as well. Our market is shifting right now, and it's and you alluded to some changes in economy and things like that. There's some really interesting things going on, and if you are thinking about buying or selling right now, get somebody that is adept and stays plugged in and is paying attention to the market. Please don't try to do it on your own right now. It is not the right time to do that. I think that
Things are changing so fast, and
and
rates and all different stuff. And
and some of it's good, some of it's gonna play out and be good. Some of it is kind of scary. So you just need some help navigating right now. Totally. And a lot of things that I said 6 months ago are not the case now.
Yeah.
including recommending services like yours. 6 months, 8 months ago, I'd have been like, man, just let's stick a sign in the yard, let's roll. And now there's a little bit of a shift. The you know how like if you're sailing and the wind changes direction a little bit and the sail starts to do this number?
Yeah.
We're in that.
Feels like.
That's a good visual. I like that one.
It is.
Okay. Yeah.
It'll be in his next book.
Yeah, right. The next book. Quote Jonathan Harmon.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we thank you for coming down. We know you're a busy man running the show over there, so just
Thank
wanted
you
to
guys.
get you in here after we met you. You got an interesting story you want to share.
I'm looking forward to that little act of
Oh,
kindness.
that'll be
we
fun.
got
Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll get on that one next. So
Man, I cannot wait. Like I'm on the edge of my seat.
planned. We did some brainstorming. We came
Yeah,
up with a
it's going to be
pretty
fun.
Cool plan.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
cool.
it.
So it's you said the phone number was 615-648-8111.
That is correct.
I got it right. First
You did.
shot. Nice.
Nice.
And OxiFresh.com.
That's it.
Cool. Okay. And you have your specials listed on there and stuff. And
We do. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, if anybody wants any more info on them, I'll put it in the description of the video so they can click straight through and get to you that way. And yeah, we'll leave you be so you can get back to work after this. So
All right.
thanks for coming by. Thanks for,
Coffee first.
coffee first. Yes. Yeah.
That's it.
But thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks.
Take care.